Good morning, Naz family and Naz kids, and welcome to Palm Sunday. So, first of all, I'd like to give a shout out to Matt and Paige who joined us in listing some things we were thankful for. Thank you for participating. So, one of them said they were thankful for their person was Jesus, their place was home, their food was Subway, and their thing was their cat. And another one responded that their favorite or their person they were thankful for was Logan, thankful for the place, their home, thankful for the food pizza, and thankful for the thing cats. So shout out to Matt and Paige. Thanks for watching, and I hope you guys have had a good week. So today is April 5th, and we are going to be talking about Palm Sunday today. So for this, we're talking about a story that we've talked about a lot of times in children's church before, when Jesus was coming into the city and everyone was praising him and putting down palms and putting their coats on the ground. We've read that story lots of times, and when we think about that, we think about kind of how they were treating him like he was royalty or special. So think about when we see red carpets or special places for people to walk. We usually do that for somebody who's really famous, or if we see something like in England where the king or queen are walking somewhere, there's usually a red carpet where they can walk. And so it was really a sign that the people were really praising him as he walked in. But then the story really takes a turn because a week later, just 1 week, some of the very same people were ready to crucify Jesus on the cross. And sometimes we may notice our feelings like this change too. In today's outline, the lesson today is about how sometimes we might have the same feelings about God as the people did during this story of Palm Sunday, and how we can be really, really happy and joyous toward him in one moment, and then our minds kind of seem to change. And that's because we're human. Like, we let life's circumstances and the things around us impact our feelings and our emotions. But God does not let those things affect him. He always feels the same about us, no matter what. He loves us so much that he sent Jesus to die on the cross. And no matter about our feelings today or our feelings tomorrow, he still loves us through all of it. So today's memory verse is Psalm 103, verse 8. The Lord is compassionate and gracious, slow to anger and abounding in love. Always loving, slow to anger, full of compassion. And this is something that we really need to remember in this time, especially since we're staying in such close quarters with our family. We are probably doing the same kind of thing. So one day we might be having a great time with our brothers and sisters, our mom, our family members. But then a couple days later, we might be really irritated with that person and feeling differently. And so I would like you to challenge yourself to be just as the Lord is. Be compassionate and gracious. Be slow to anger this week, and be abounding in love. I hope that you will give that a try. So today's family activity is actually one that you could go outside and try. And it's to kind of remember the day when the people were walking and they were laying down the palms and their coats and everything as they were worshiping the Lord and welcoming Jesus into the city. And so it says to go outside and find, we're starting to get some plant life, but not very much. So this might be a little bit challenging, but you could find branches or pine trees. This would work with. And what they want you to do is go out and find some leaves or some sticks and put them under the paper, and you take the wrapper off the crayon and you rub the paper, and you can create a nature leaf rubbing. And just kind of hang that up this week and remind yourself of Palm Sunday. I hope that you will welcome Jesus into your week this week joyfully as the people were welcoming him into the city on Palm Sunday. And make yourself a little leaf rubbing this week, or a little tree branch rubbing, or experiment with it. See what you can do with a little bit of nature, a crayon, and a piece of paper. And we can just remember that the Lord is compassionate, gracious, slow to anger, and abounding in love. And I hope that you will do that this week as well. I'm praying for you, and I hope you will have a great week, and I'll talk to you soon.